G'day folks, today I've got some tips and tricks for the new iPad Pro 2018. This video is geared to those who are brand new who have never used the iPad Pro 2018. Apple has removed the home button, so how you perform various tasks are quite a bit different. So let's get started here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to take a screenshot. On the old iPad, you would press the home button and the sleep button at the same time, and that would take a screenshot. But with no home button, what we do now is press the sleep button and the volume up at the same time, and that will take a screenshot. From there, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do to it. Now, to activate Siri, we used to hit the home button, but with no home button now, what we do is we press and hold the wake sleep button. Siri will pop up, and you can just use it like normal. Now, when you're making a purchase in the iTunes Store or App Store and you use Face ID to authenticate, once you're authenticated, to confirm the order, you have to double press the Wake Sleep button and then the purchase will go through. Now, if you have to do a hard reboot of your iPad, we used to just have to press down the Wake Sleep button for several seconds and it will trigger you to power it down. Now, if you try to do that in the new iPad 2018, all that will happen is Siri will come up. So we don't want that. So now there are two methods in which you can power down your iPad. The first is to press the sleep button and the volume down button together, a long press. And that will prompt you to power off the iPad. Now for those who have a hard time simultaneously pressing buttons and getting at them, sometimes it can be a little awkward. What you can do is press the volume down, then press the volume up, then hold the sleep button. And again, it will prompt you to power it off. Now, for those people who are just having a hard time not getting used to having a home button, you can add a virtual home button. Now, we do so by going into the settings. We then go to General, and then to Accessibility. From there, we're going to go down to Assistive Touch, and we're going to turn it on. And as you can see here, it's added this button. And it's grayed out. It's kind of transparent, so it doesn't get too much in the way. And if we click on it, it brings up some different options. We can actually go home if we're in an app. You can trigger Siri from it. You can trigger your control panel. You can also trigger different things by clicking on device. You can do volume up, volume down, lock your screen. So it's kind of a handy little button. Now, if you just want that to be just a home button, all you do is you go back to settings and we're going to go to customize. And we're going to take away all the buttons and we're just going to add one custom one, and that is home. So now, if we're in an app, like the Photos app, hit it, it'll always take us home. And this button can be placed anywhere. So if you want it kind of out of the way, it's a great tool for those who just want that home button back. Now, another good tip to know is that you can transfer media from most modern cameras, such as a GoPro, or most point-and-shoot mirrorless cameras. For example, this GoPro Hero 7 that I'm demonstrating with, I take the USBC cable that came with the iPad, I plug one end into the GoPro, and then directly into the USB-C port. And right away, it's going to pop up this tool to transfer the media from the GoPro over to the iPad. So handy little feature for the new iPad Pro 2018. Now, another little tip here, you can do the same thing with an iPad Pro or an iPhone. You can transfer media directly from one device, iDevice, to another. And you can purchase this cable on the Apple website. It's a Lightning to USB-C. So all we're going to do is plug in the USB-C end to the iPad Pro there, and then we're going to plug the Lightning end into another device, be it an iPhone or another iPad. It's going to ask us to allow the connection, and right away it's bringing up all the media from this iPad, and we can go ahead and select any videos or photos that we want and import them right in. The other nice thing that you'll notice here is that it's charging this iPad, so you can use your new iPad 2018 as a power bank to charge up your other devices if they are getting low. Now, of course, it's also a good time to familiarize yourself with all the new gestures. Without a home button, the way you access different things and perform tasks are quite different. For example, to get to the control center, we're going to swipe from the right-hand side. And to get rid of it, we just swipe back up. To bring up the dock, we just swipe up from the bottom. To go home, we do a full swipe. And to bring up multitasking in the app switcher, we just swipe up and hold. Now, the other thing we can do is swipe between apps. You see this little black bar at the bottom there. We can use that and go through all the different apps that we have currently open. So yeah, folks, those are my tips for the new 2018 iPad Pro. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And we'll see you in the next one.